Street or 13th Street, then people are easily marked. I actually don't have any cash on me. So I do feel sorry for people in general. Unless it's a show, right? It's hard to tell. And sometimes people could be caught up in someone else's show. You could wind up like a star athlete or gymnast, Olympic, hopeful or whatever. And it's someone's show and they can scoot people along. And, other kids in high school are like, why is it so-and-so is so ambitious? She gets up at 5:30 every morning and swims, 100 laps, shows up to school. Most kids at that age can barely drag themselves out of bed, at least during my generation. There are generational things and also regional things. So anyway, it's like, are you kidding? I gotta go to school, I hate going to school, blah, blah, blah. So what's the difference? It's a put on. It's someone's show of power. And some people get a little bit of a ride. The thing is, at some point in life, everybody has to come to terms with who they are as a person or whatever, without the guy behind the curtain. So unless the guy is like relentless and alive, it could be a whole group as opposed to, say, a single person. Anyway, so here we are on Sansom. Sorry for all the talking. I was going to be quiet, but got kick-started with Josephine. Unite Fitness, still here. The Collins now leasing. They used to say we're all in. That used to be their ad. They changed it. We're all in. We're better together. A lot of people use these catchisms. So this is the Jessup house. We have a lot of J's on Sansom. We have Jefferson, Jessup, and now Josephine over by Abe or whatever, Fisher, whatever it is. Is something different? So anyway, I was just looking at murals and I'm like, did somebody add something? And I'm not. Honickman Center. Oh, Nickman. I told myself I wouldn't break down words to every syllable and root, but Minnesota in the house with the Dodge, a lot of New Jersey, another mural here, a sweet Jeep down there. Collins, I think we grew up with a Collins. I think my sister, is that her last name? Happy Collins or whatever. She was a rat fink. She was a rat. So I'm told that she was a little busybody and wasn't exactly the bestest of friends in the end. She thought she was doing good. So anyway. So Jefferson. And I always love it when you can't pronounce forward or pavilion. See how you can't pronounce anything? And there's the breezeway of the Jeffersons. So this is 111 South 11th. So there's a lot of ones here. So it can seem like a system. The Gibbon building. I've only been in this building to the left twice. Once was to deliver a DoorDash order because I did that for a little over a month, just to make some money. I only had a scooter, so the scooter battery died. Also, So do DoorDash orders, it turns out. Like in the city, they were hot during December of 2021. We'll say, was it 2021? Forget when or 2022. So, and then it just goes dead like in January. But someone sort of turned me on. They're like, if you do it now, you can make, you can make your rent really quick just about. And that's a nice help when you're trying to save, not spend, Also, many, many years ago, I volunteered with a group called Project Safe. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was a different group. So I've volunteered with many different groups. It was actually Women Organized Against Rape. And the Jefferson site, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be the rape kit location, along with, was it Lehigh? The hospital up in Lehigh, on Lehigh. And I visited each of these hospitals twice, which this means if someone is brought in and you happen to be on call for that particular organization, like as a volunteer, if someone is raped and they're brought into the ER, then you come in to serve as an advocate and a buffer, because not everyone is sensitive and soft. I know a lot of police are hardened and they see everything, and admittedly, like, not every victim seems likable, and there's like a million reasons for that. So, but if someone's a victim, sometimes they learn a lot of defense mechanisms as it is. They might even have parents blaming their own child, their own, daughter or sons for being in the wrong place or whatever. But it's a big city. People want, meanwhile, the same parents could be not totally legit or whatever, but everybody wants to look good in front of the cops, right? No one wants to look guilty about anything in front of the cops, and that's normal, because most of us are like, no thank you, I don't want to have to see you, you're intimidating. So it kind of doesn't matter. If you're there to serve in the role as an advocate, that's your role. You have to believe and support, and you want to believe and support the person who's brought in, who they're doing a rape kit on. So, and some kids are young but look like they're 19, or even act like they're 19 or 20 or 21. I'm like, are you kidding? This, I didn't really think, but I had some shocking moments where it's like, whoa, this person seems like she's 25 and she's still in high school legitimately as a teenager. So anyway, it's, but point being, some people grow up never feeling supported or believed. And it's, someone has to take the stance. Just like prosecutors or defenders in a courtroom, they have to believe their clients. Even prosecutors have to believe their stance, even if they know they're wrong. It goes both ways. So, because everybody's like, who would want to defend? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, so there are some prosecutors